Hi there, Stacey here, Heilkunst practitioner and creator of the Express Your Truth 8-week program. And I'm here to start my 6-week series on Heilkunst Constitutions. And so a couple weeks ago, I did a video explaining what Heilkunst is. And so if you want to watch that before you start the video, I'll leave the link to that in the description box below. And also last week, I did a video explaining what Heilkunst Constitutions are. So again, if you want to check that out before you start this series, I'll leave the link to that video in the description box below as well. So today I'm starting on the Heilkunst Constitution Phosphorus. So the Phosphorus Constitution is the one I know the best because I am a Phosphorus Constitution. And so I thought it was a great place to start. So Phosphorus Constitutions are very light and bubbly. And so phosphorus is basically the light bearer, the bringer of light. And so yeah, we tend to be very generally outgoing. Some Phosphorus Constitutions can be a little more introverted, a little more subdued, but generally we're pretty lively. We're people. We like to talk to people. We like to interact with people. We're very affectionate generally, so we can be pretty touchy, and we like to hug and things like that. And we are also very sensitive, and so a lot of phosphorus will end up being healers, or we're kind of empaths. We have like this antenna where we're sensitive to what's going on around us in the environment, and we're very sensitive to other people's emotions. So we can feel other people's emotions so strongly that sometimes we have a hard time figuring out what's ours and what's somebody else's. And so that's the big challenge for a Phosphorus Constitution, is boundary setting. So all of the constitutions will have a certain challenge, and the Phosphorus challenge is boundary setting. And so whether that's learning how not to take on people's energy, or Phosphorus also love to, I think because we're so sensitive, we love to make everything okay for other people. And so that can cause some issues as well if that's not balanced. And so learning to be able to set boundaries for a phosphorus is very important. Phosphorus tend to be they tend to like to go out and socialize, but they can also need time alone, because we are very sensitive to what's going on around us in our environment. And so we can take on other people's stuff quite a bit. And so sometimes we'll need time alone to kind of discharge that energy. But in general, we're people. We tend to be more foodies. So some constitutions will be more eat to sustain themselves kind of people. But phosphorus in general, when they're in a state of health, they will be more food people, and they like complex flavors. A lot of phosphorus say that Thai is their favorite food because they like those complex flavors, and they tend to also, if their stomach can handle it, they tend to like more spicy foods as well. Phosphorus in general, they love sun, so they will prefer to live in a sunnier environment. My dog is actually a Phosphorus Constitution as well, and if there's a sunny spot in the house, he'll be lying in that sunny spot. And so I notice as people get older, they can't handle being out in the sun as much, but in their younger years, phosphorus will generally be the sun worshiper type. They'll like to be out in the sun. They tend not to like wind. Like, they can find wind fairly irritating. And they tend to be more of a cold constitution. And so, as women get older and they start to have hormonal things go on, they can start to feel more hot. But in general, Phosphorus Constitution will be more on the cold side. Yeah, and so that's sort of the Phosphorus Constitution in a nutshell. And so if you have any questions or would like to know more about the Phosphorus Constitution, write a comment below and I will answer your questions. And if you'd like to know more about Heilkunst, you can visit my website, staceydye.com, and there's more information on Heilkunst there. And subscribe to my channel, and every week I'll be posting a video on the Heilkunst Constitutions. All right, well, thanks for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon.